Hey everybody, my name is Trevor. Today we're going to go through the wizard-based installation of NSX-T in vSphere environment. So I actually will jump right into it here today. It's going to be a real quick session. I'm showing you right now, I've got a VM in a cluster in my vCenter, and I'm just going to show you the networks available to this VM, and you can see none of these are NSX networks, okay? I just wanted to show you that to kind of highlight that this cluster is not prepared with NSX before we go through the wizard. So in our NSX manager, the install process is a really easy two-step process these days. You simply go to System, and then you add your vCenter underneath the Compute Managers tab on the left. So you just put in your vCenter IP, hostname, username, password, and that's it. Then NSX knows about your vCenter and your hosts. Then, at that point, all you have to do is go to this wizard, prepare clusters for VLAN microsegmentation, if you are leveraging just VLANs for firewalling and IDS. And you just step through this wizard, you select the distributed switch that you would like to install on, you assign your uplinks, and that's it. It is that easy. You can have this capability up in a production environment. Less than 5 minutes, pretty easy. It takes a few minutes for the bits to install in my lab, but this is going to run for a while. It takes about 5 minutes, so I'm going to speed up the video, and we will watch this kind of deploy and fast forward. So one thing I'm going to actually do is I'm going to create a VLAN segment really quickly, and I'm going to do that because that'll allow us to see that the push of NSX bits was successful. We'll get to actually see this port group I just created, this demo NSX install port group. We'll see that in our vCenter just to kind of prove that the capability is there at the end of the video. So I'm just going to assign this a random VLAN tag. I'll call this VLAN 101 and save. And that's really it. So now once the prep phase of this is complete, we will actually see that VLAN, that NSX-backed microsegmentation enabled VLAN in our vCenter server. And it looks like we are good. So the bits have installed. You can see there's still a couple of things kind of converging here. They're waiting for the host status to switch over to green and for the discovery to take place. So that should take just a few more seconds, and we'll hopefully see that screen refresh. And yep, there we go. Now we see our two hosts are showing us up. And now, that's it. They're fully enabled for NSX, right? That's all you need to enable NSX on a cluster in vSphere. And of course, you can multiply this across, whatever number of clusters you have, whatever number of hosts you have. But the level of effort is very, very minimal. So now, what I'll show you is kind of as a final step is we'll just take a look at that Ubuntu VM, and we should see that NSX port group that we created just a moment ago here in our network options. So dropping down, and you can see I've got my NSX network there. I can now be consumed by VMs via vCenter, and I can now begin configuring and running microsegmentation policy in my environment. So I hope that this has been helpful. I think that this is a huge advancement in NSX, something that we've needed for a while, right? This really just, from a security perspective, if your use case is security, it's never been easier to implement a solution like this for zone-based security, microsegmentation, identity firewall, right? It's now as easy as ever, folks. So thanks for watching, and I appreciate it. Bye.